Wow, it has been the busiest weekend for orders this year. I've got 28 orders, 27 on eBay, 1 Instagram sale. I've got to go ahead and pick these orders. I'm going to show you exactly what sold. Welcome back to the channel, Tatsters. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a good extended weekend. My name's George, this is Retro Reselling, and I buy and sell items I find from charity shops, auctions, boot sales, wherever I can get from. I'll buy them cheap, I'll sell them online for a profit. That's my business. This is what I call the Tat Tent, building down the bottom of my garden where I run my business from, basically. Boxes and boxes of tat. Good quality merchandise though. Like I said in the intro, it's been the busiest weekend of 2022 so far. Hopefully we have some more busy weekends to come. But for me, 28 orders to pick on a weekend is mental. I'm quite nervous. There's some big heavy stuff as well. There's easy, medium and big heavy stuff, fragile. A good range of items. We've got modern, vintage, unique, rare. Yeah, run-of-the-mill stuff. So I'm not going to wear my head mount because if you saw last video, I had the biggest red mark across my forehead and it was sweaty, it was hot. Not nice. So I'm going to dump that for today. Instead, I'm going to use a GoPro bra. Keep forgetting I have this. I've got a chest mount. I've had this for years, since I started YouTube, and I hardly ever use it anymore. So I've tucked it right up here so you get a good angle, so less belly shots. But of course, I'm wearing sliders and socks as always. We're in the garden, we're sliding them on, we're coming out. Ignore that, but pay attention to what I'm selling and for the price they're going for, because there's some really strong prices here. So we're going to scroll right to the bottom. It's a big old list today. We're starting with Joseph and Joseph extendable, expandable kitchen thing. Okay, here's the first item. We'll bring you over here to the table. This is made by Joseph and Joseph. Just simply a washing up drainer. Put it on the side of the sink. It also extends apparently. I've just got to remember how it does that. It's like so. No, God! Extends like so. There we go. So we've got more dishes to drain, more cups, whatever. Comes with a cutlery pot as well. All good. This owes me like £2 or £3 for my second boot sale on a Sunday. It's gone for £25.49 plus £3.99 postage. Took a couple of months to sell, but yeah, really good. I know Joseph and Joseph can be on the pricier side of things. There you go, Joseph and Joseph, sort of a more modern design and that. People pay up for it, and second hand, 25 quid for a drainer. Mad. All right, we've got a changing bag. We've got a couple of bits from this box, so grab everything that has sold in this box. They won't be in order. So a couple of sales from the weekend in that one box. We've got them both together. They're both softer things. Got a changing bag here from a charity shop. This is Silver Cross. I think it was part of like a travel system. So you've got the pram, the travel seat, the bag, everything was matching. But just found this in a charity shop just for 2 quid, as it was, nice and clean. Just a really nice stylish thing. Shoulder strap there, so it's easy to carry. Yeah, decent brand, £2 into £20.69. So again, another bread and butter type item, £25. This is the most recent sale. Grow Anywhere Blind. I think I've actually done a pick and order video with one of these before. It's basically just a blackout blind. Suck it onto your window using the suction cups. Yeah, it's just basically a travel blind, so when you've got little ones like we have and it's daylight and you're like out and about, you can suck it onto whatever window and it makes the room darker, so babies sleep easier. I think that's from a boot sale video. That was £3. It's gone for £15.99 plus £2.99 postage. So again, not amazing, but I'm not complaining. Easy, light, sold within like 3 or 4 days. Nicely done. We'll stick to the theme of going in one area and getting everything that's sold in that one area. And we have our first subscriber sale. I think there's about 3 subscriber sales in this video. Got to be very careful. This is the second subscriber sale. I can't remember how much I had to pay for this. I think it was like £18. I'm pretty sure it was 15, but it's a vintage Paul McCartney sort of New York radio advertising board. Was used in the subway, which is really cool. And this one's been framed nicely. Sort of like an oak finish to it. There's a sticker on the back here, framed by Trinity Galleries in Colchester, which is just down the A12 to me. I knew at the time this would be worth quite a lot. Just unique, rare, vintage, just a real nice piece. I had this listed for 3 figures, but Richard got in touch and we agreed on a deal for £75 plus postage. That was through eBay, so thanks so much Rich for this. I was going to have to take great care doing this because this is glass fronted. I think it's glass or just like hard plastic. Either way, got to make sure it's wrapped really well. It's quite long as well, so it'll be quite fiddly. I've got, as you know, plenty of big boxes right next to me here. We've got a whole row of big boxes here just for stuff like this, big bulky stuff that needs padding out. So again, subscriber only sort of special. To anyone else, any other muggle, I'd probably accept at least 85-90, but because Rich is a subscriber, knocked off another tenner, so you got it for 75. I've made a nice amount of profit there. Thanks so much for the support there, Rich. And Val has bought this set here. Got original 1980s Kellogg's cereal bowls. Got 8 altogether, really nice original things here. Frosties, cornflakes, fruit and fibre, Special K. I don't think it's the complete set. I think there's also like Cocoa Pops and I think there's another one, I can't remember what it is. But real nice mix here, some doubles. But I think these cost me £5 from my Wednesday boot sale. This was quite recently. There you go, 1987. They've been used before, but they're in good condition overall. These are worth looking out for if you don't mind crockery. If you can get a nice bulk deal on them, they go really well. Of course, Val got these as a subscriber, and it was £23 and a penny plus the postage, which I think rounds it up to £25. So they're really, really cool. Not big enough for me to keep. I like a bigger cereal bowl, me, hence the larger clothes. But yeah, really nice things, proper vintage there, and another subscriber sale. Thanks again, Val. Right, next box we're going to get down is trousers and shorts, which I keep up here. I think we've got about 3 sales of jeans, trousers, shorts. So let's get them out. I know this is 1 pair, 2 pair, 3. Yep, that's all of them. So that's that box done with. So we go 3 pairs of bottom wear, as I call them. Got some chinos, trackies, and some shorts. First one here, we've got Ralph Lauren, size 8. So these are a women's, 100% cotton, like a vintage Ralphie tag, which is really cool. These are from a charity shop. Liked these, obviously vintage and Ralphie, which is good. And I believe skinny jeans are out and the boxier, sort of baggier fit are in, which these definitely are. Definitely wide leg here, really cool. Pleated as well. Size 8, so a bit of a smaller waist for women. I think the UK average is a 12, correct me if I'm wrong, 12, 14, yeah, around that, so slightly smaller. These have been listed since July, so they have taken a bit longer, but not too bad. Obviously nice and light, nice and small anyway to store. I believe they owe me like £2-3 from a charity shop near me. They have gone for £21.24 plus £2.99 postage. So standard Royal Mail, second class, as long as they're not on strike. Fold it up, obviously I do it nicer, bag it up, out it goes, no problems there. Nice and standard Adidas sort of retro trackies. I believe they're like Y2K, early 2000s era. Not sure exactly. I'm pretty sure I could find out if I found July 2002. So these are officially vintage. Over 20 years old now, which is mad. 2002 is vintage. Can't remember where I got these from. I can't remember if it was a charity shop, if it was in a clothing bundle, I think from Vault Vintage. Can't remember, but again, these have been around since July, so the same month. I'm pretty sure I went for a trouser and shorts sort of manic stage, where now I'm doing my jackets. We'll come on to that later. But this was a trouser phase. So again, from July, don't owe me much at all. These are going for £16.99 plus postage. Again, nice and light, easy to post out, so I don't mind the smaller markup there. Then we've got these really nice shorts. This was on a boot sale video. I think the rail was 3 for £5, 3 items for £5. Got 2 pairs of these type of shorts. I've sold one already. Royal Mail managed to lose them, so that was annoying. But the second pair, these have gone for £19.99 plus £2.99 postage. And it's like a sort of tie-dye effect, like not quite tie-dye, but like a faded dye effect, which is intentional, which is quite unusual. 2XL, 100% cotton. Was a nice big Nike hit on the side there to the bottom of the shorts. Really cool. Yeah, haven't seen these before. Thought they were just standard Nike shorts, but I looked them up at the time and they weren't really well, which these have. Could have got a bit more, but obviously we're in September now, mid-September. So shorts, if someone's offering me $19.99, they only owe me £2, then yeah, I'm definitely taking that as we're out of season. Just one clothing like smalls, which I call it. So like belts, ties, bow ties. Not that I've ever sold a bow tie, but we are looking for a tie, which is here. Here we go. Men's ties are one of them categories that can be worth like a really good markup, but can be very, very slow. I think when I first started, I bought a nice lot of ties, like Warner Brothers, so like vintage, like Disney, stuff like that. And when they do sell, they sell quite well. Not massive money, unless it's like high-end designer, but they take a long, long time to sell. They're very, very long tail. This one wasn't too bad, actually. This is a designer. This is Canali. Made in Italy. I believe this is part silk as well. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, made in Italy. I'm not sure of what it's actually made from, actually. 100% silk there, I don't know if you can make that out, but made in Italy, 100% silk, really strong name. If you look up Canali and what they retail for, like their suits, jackets, it's hundreds of pounds. I found this in a charity shop. So top tip in charity shops, don't ignore the ties, hats, smaller things like that, purses, gloves, because there can be the odd surprise, which this one was. This owes me, feels like £1.50 in like the tie rack or wherever it was. Doesn't really stand out too much, just a nice checkered pattern, but yeah, it's all about the name. 100% silk, £1.50. It's not going to make me rich. We've got £16.99 plus postage. Again, something that I could overlook, and I probably have overlooked ties before. Even now I keep forgetting. I need to make sure I look out for ties, just a quick flick through, because if I'm picking something up that's worth like 15-20 quid, and again tiny space amount needed, then it's well worth it. Right, we've got a toy. I don't sell many toys, but when I do, it tends to be something slightly punchier instead of run of the mill. Let's move that out of the way. This is hiding in my boxed section. So I've got board games, boxed shoes, boxed toys, and we have this beauty here. This was from a charity shop. This is from a Bernardo's. This was in the cabinet of Bernardo's as well, and when stuff is in the cabinet, probably 9 times out of 10 it's not worth it, because they've researched it, they've priced it up, and there's no meat left on the bone for like reselling at least. Obviously you can get a good deal if you're just keeping it. Obviously charity shops aren't there for us to make money on, blah blah blah. Tick the boxes, I think I've done that. But yeah, they had this Zoid smarted up for £20, which is a bargain. This is from the early to mid 90s. I can't remember the year. I think it was something like 93. I can't remember exactly without looking it up. I took a punt at 20 quid, because even for parts they can sell for good money, more than 20 quid. So I took the punt, brought it home, managed to actually test it and check what was there. It's got the instructions manual and it is actually complete, but there is a big but. It doesn't work and a couple of bits are broken. So complete with instructions and a box, which is really, really good. But the tail, where the tail connects, here we go, where the tail connects here, this bit's broken, so it doesn't actually stay attached unless you do a bit of modification or glue it. So if someone's going to have it on display, you can glue it and it'll be good. And also it's supposed to light up and move, make noises, and the battery compartment was shattered. It seemed like the batteries had been left in there for like over a decade. They had gone to town on all the electronics, so there was no saving that. But it's all there at least, even a little driver, tiny drivers there. And this has gone for £70 plus £5 postage, £4.99 postage. So 20 to 70 for an item that's not working, but it's got its box, it's complete, so it's got more going for it than going against it. So yeah, hopefully they realise that. I've quite clearly said this, even in the title, not working, faulty, but you never know. If it does come back, I'll let you know. But for now, 70 quid from 20, amazing. Right, let's get all the shoes and boots out, shall we? So this bottom one here is all trainers and sportswear, so football boots, running shoes, whatever it is, trainers, goes in that bottom one until it overflows. In this middle one, I keep sort of leather boots, leather shoes, everything else like that, smarter wear. So that's how I divide them two up. Got a handful going out, so I'll quickly get them out and I see on the table. So we've got 4 pairs of footwear. We'll start with the Skechers, standard things here, sort of running, walking shoes, Sketch Air. I think there's a size 8 from a charity shop, so sort of £3-4 from a charity shop. Gone for £18 plus £2.99 postage. Again, no frills there, but still profit to be made, quick and simple. These are a pair of PS Paul Smiths. I think this is a calf leather actually, white calf leather, more of a plimsoll pump type trainer. I think these owe me £8 or £10. These have gone for £30.59, so a bit better there. Paying up a bit more, but a stronger return. Got some John Rocher. This is a desert suede leather boot. Here we go. The bag's already open, so I can show you. Real nice colour there, sort of mid-brown, nice suede. Yeah, really nice to the tops here. No wear or anything. Obviously general wear and tear to the bottoms. Paid up a bit more on these, a bit more of a fail. Paid £8 from a charity shop, listed in February. Jesus. Paid £8, been sticking around for a long time, longer than I thought, and they've only gone for £17 and a penny. So again, technically making profit, but not as much as I'd like, and they've been sticking around for a long time. Didn't realise I've had them since February, but good news is they're out the door. This last one is a subscriber sale. I think this is the last subscriber sale of the video, but we have this pair of really nice Clark's GoreTex waterproof boots. It's from my first Sunday boot sale, I believe, and I think I paid £3 for these. I was asking $39.99, but obviously as Blake is a subscriber again, he contacted me on Instagram actually, so this is through Instagram. We agreed £25. I make profit, Blake's got a good deal there. These are for a work event, so good luck with that, Blake. But yeah, thanks again, mate, for the sale. Cheers again, mate. Right, let's go back to clothing. We've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, that sort of thing, cardigans, whatever. For that, I've got t-shirts, sweatshirts and jumpers, coats. 1, 2. Sweatshirts and t-shirts, I'll get them out first. Got this Nike sweatshirt. I was on the cusp of keeping this. It's a size large. I'll put a picture here. It's like a circular Nike slogan there. Yeah, really nice, like nice medium grey. £2 from a boot sale, listed in March. Again, lingering around. That's why I was on the cusp of keeping it, because I knew it hadn't sold. I've had my eye on it, but it's now gone. £21.24 plus postage. So again, nice and standard, only costing me £2. So a bit better than them rocker boots. And we got a vintage Germany Adidas 2000 to 2002 football shirt. Can't remember where I got this from. I'm struggling to remember. I'm pretty sure it was a charity shop. Can't quite remember. Might have been from a wholesale. But no, I think it's been around similar time to this. So sort of very early spring, late winter. I know it's been around for a while. Doesn't owe me much again. £20 plus postage. Standard stuff again. Already bagged up. Just put in a mailing bag and off it goes. So we're going to get onto coats and jackets. But if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my journey into listing all my coats and jackets. Been saving them all year. Been putting it off, and now I'm concentrating on listing all the coats and jackets. September now, and the weather is soon dropping, so it's soon getting cold. People buying their coats and jackets. This whole area here was full of coats and jackets, and above, and then some more. I'm now down to my last pile, which should be done hopefully later today, if not tomorrow, and then done. Obviously I have to list it, but at least once I picture it all the pictures will be saved, and it'll just be ready for me to list using ZIPSALE, using the code. Because I'm listing nothing but jackets for the past 2.5 weeks or so, a lot of jacket sales have been coming in, so it's been well worth it. I think I've really hit the sweet spot. So let's pick all these now. I think there's like 8 to 10 jackets and coats, so let's pick them out. I'll put them on the table. There's some real good ones in here. Here we go, we've got all the jackets that I've sold. We have got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. No particular order, apart from the last 2, which are the big hitters. And this top one here, this is actually the last subscriber sale. I thought there was another one. So thanks so much, Ash, for this sale. This is a Vans Drill Chore Coat. Real nice thing. Like a nice foresty deep green with like a black corduroy collar. Got the big pockets on the front there, and a chest pocket as well. Mid-length. Yeah, really like that myself. This owes me £8, and Ash got it for £21 and a penny plus postage. The £24 all in. He was winning an auction, I believe, on eBay, but I beat that auction by £1. So that saved him waiting another 3 or so days for that auction to end, and he got it cheaper from me anyway, and he's helped support me as well. So it's a smaller markup for me, but still making profit, selling quick, and it's gone to a subscriber who's got a good bargain as well. Right, we're moving on to a piece of Barber now. This is a women's just quilted Barber jacket, Barber South Shields, which is in the northeast, I believe. Yeah, just a real nice classic Barber jacket, navy blue, quilted, really nice clean condition. This has gone for £41 plus £2.99 postage. Not a subscriber, just a general buyer. Real nice strong price. I think it owes me like a tenner maybe from a charity shop. Hasn't stuck around at all. Obviously I'm listing all my jackets and coats, so it's only been listed like a week or so. Heading out the door. I think I've hit the sweet spot there. It's probably my least favourite jacket because it's not my thing at all, but it is someone's. This is just a vintage leather gilet. That's literally all it is, not even a name on it, unbranded, but it looks in good condition. Like obviously proper leather, real nice pockets, like fishing or hunting sort of thing. Hook and loop on the old pockets. Open it up. I think it's like nylon inside or polyester, 100% leather. It's literally just a leather jacket with a bit of age to it, unbranded. Picked up for £4 or £5 in a charity shop. It's gone for £20 plus postage. Sold within 48 hours of listing. So cheap and cheerful. It's gone quick. And it's made me profit. Moving on to Levi's now. Levi Strauss, size large. This is more of a bomber military trucker type jacket. It's only gone for £19.99. It would have gone for more, but one of the poppers have gone missing. Obviously there's the popper there, but the bit that actually clicks on, one of them has gone missing. All the others are there. But yeah, that just made it like not complete. So still made profit. Again, owes me £4 or £5. I think this is from a boot sale, this one. Yeah, real nice jacket, just that one discrepancy. Again, sold quick, within like 48 hours. I've pictured and listed it with the fault. So obviously that doesn't make a return. They've actually read the description and looked at the pictures. But yeah, cheap and cheerful again. A better Levi's piece. Got this type of worker chore type jacket thing going on. A longer coat here. This is men's, beige colour, double breasted, Sherpa, like fleece lined, which is really nice. Double XL, nice big size. This one owes me £10, so I've had to pay up a little bit for this, but with the sort of style, like the chore worker type style, like Carhartt type style, with the interior being fleece as well. Didn't mind paying up for that. And that is not the item at all. That's next. Get back. Get back. £10, accepted an offer, £30 plus postage. But it's all about quick turnover. I'm listing these and they're selling within a few days or so. I think this one again sold within 48, maybe 72 hours. Just bag it up, whack a label on, and out it goes. Not complaining there at all. Got a better hitter this time. This was from a boot sale, £5. This is Toggy or Togi, however you'd like to pronounce it. It's reversible, so I'm looking for the label in the pocket. Right, found it. It was deep in the pocket. Here we go, Toggy / Togi. Designed in Great Britain, and this is a women's size UK 18. Yeah, there's all the stuff. Just a polyester item, polyester outer, inner, padding. So like cheap materials, but still gone for £35 and only owes me a £5. And again, gone within 48 hours or so, maybe even 24 on this one. It's like a horse riding design here. I think that's all leads and stuff like that. And then on the other side is just a nice plain navy with a little metal name tag there, Toggy / Togi. So you've got a choice of plain or party time. You decide. All I know is 5 from 30 is a lot better, and again sold quick. Now on to the two big hitters. This one I had to pay up £25 for in the Bernardo. It's the same one I got the toy from, the Zoids. There you go. It's the same charity shop. I didn't buy them at the same time, but when I say pay up for quality, this is what I mean. I'm in an iron for ages, £25, but I was linking all the boxes together. So first of all, we have Nike. Obviously that's the first box, ticked slightly. Obviously Nike, high following, good brands to have. But then we have GoreTex. Now this was a big tick. GoreTex, I've mentioned it loads of times, it's a waterproof material. If you get GoreTex on anything, even on like an unbranded item, you're still seeing like £20–25 minimum, just because of the GoreTex in it. People rely on that, waterproof, weatherproof, all that. Nike, we got GoreTex. The size wasn't on its side, it was a size small, but it is a bigger fit as well. It's like a ski jacket, it feels quality. And then the final one that done it for me, I looked on the wash label on what it's made from, and it's filled with, well, the body's 100% nylon, and we've got Grey Goose down filled. Yeah, down 85%. Obviously down is a finer material, costs a bit more and demands more money. So there we go, we've got Nike, we've got GoreTex down filled, good size. I was taking a punt at £25 and it was worth it. It's going to Germany, and it's gone for £120 plus postage. They've paid customs and import fees. Sold through the eBay global shipping program. So all I have to do is get it to eBay's warehouse in Derby or wherever it is, and then that's me done. As long as it's as described or doesn't get damaged or anything like that, then I'm all good. Yeah, just a real nice item. Nice big markup. Obviously 25, having to pay up, but I was looking at it, ticking all the boxes, obviously going through who made it, what it's made from, the sizing, obviously is in really good clean condition as well. So all the boxes ticked, which led to the big price tag. And then we come on to the biggest current jacket sale of the weekend. And again, box ticking, having to pay up. This one was from a boot sale. I don't think I filmed at this boot sale, but I said to myself, of course, I don't want to pay up for much for one item. Went out and within 3 rows, I paid 40 quid for this jacket. So £40 on a jacket. It's Polo Ralph Lauren. There we go. It's a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a really nice jacket, like really puffy. Again, good clean condition, vintage as well. Again, looked at the tag and we're seeing, here we go, where is it? The shell's only polyester, but the filling 75% down and 25% feather. And it's got calf leather detailing as well. It's vintage, it's Ralph. And I know I saw a similar, I think Cheddy Peak sold a similar vintage Ralphie like this. He got a mad price at 400 to 600 quid. I didn't think this would go for as much because this isn't 1980s like his was. But yeah, this is like 90s, 2000s. Listed it high. I think I listed it for 195 and I've accepted an offer and it's gone for £175, 50 pence. From 40 quid, sold within a few days. Absolutely amazing. And again, nice and easy. It's not breakable. It's not an electronic, so they're not going to plug it in and something's going to go daft. As long as it gets there safely, I will insure it. It will be going like first class Royal Mail or UPS, like next day delivery. Better than just Every or Yodel. I ain't giving it to them. I do not trust them with this item. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Again, 2 items, pay up for quality and you get stronger results. Boosh. That's not the end of the video. We've got vintage now. We've got still a few more items and they're big hitters again. Another typewriter. Typewriter goes in this corner. This is like electronics corner slash typewriters if I haven't got the space. Again, video typical. It's right in the far corner, but we got it out without too much trouble. Like I said on the previous video, I've been having some luck this year on typewriters. The past year or so I wasn't picking them up as much because they are big and bulky, but I started looking out for them again a bit more. This is a really nice, I think like 1950s Imperial Goods Companion 3. Yeah, Goods Companion 3 by appointment of the late King George V. So the late King George, he had died, I think, when did he die? In the 50s. I should know my royal things at the moment, my history with what's been going on the past couple of weeks. Yeah, that's what led me to believe 1950s, and I've done a bit of research, etc. Paid up again, £20 for this one. It comes with its shell. It's all working nicely, nice and smooth, nice and clean. Again, looking underneath, not too bad, nice and clean, no gunk or anything like that. So I was willing to pay 20. I think they're asking like 30 originally, or 25. So I've gone down to 20. And it's gone for £64, 32 plus £6.99 postage. Bit more postage because obviously it is bigger, it's heavier. It's going to take some padding, nice square box, so it'll be bigger. Should go with UPS or Royal Mail, but when I'm spending 20 into 64, I'm happy with that. That's sort of the markup I like with this sort of typewriter, this sort of unit when I'm having to pay 20. Yeah, I'm happy with that markup there. And a real nice vintage item. Got a pair of vintage tables now, which are hiding up here. I bought 4 of these for £15 and I'm selling them as pairs. So this is the first 2 that I've sold and they've already gone for £45 just for these 2. And obviously I have another pair listed. So that's a real good pickup, if I can show you. Vintage, mid-century, sort of 1970s. Just teak tables like this, round tops, sort of end tables, lamp tables. They fold up like so I can put them away. I believe they're supposed to go into a bigger table and then they put away, sort of like nester tables. But yeah, I've sold these loads of times over the years. Obviously, I'm sure you know when I first started, I've done furniture. I've sold plenty of these. Even when they were complete, I used to take the main table away and still sell them as pairs like this. They always sell strong. £45. This is £6.99 postage again. With these, they're going to go down together like this, similar to the typewriter, sort of flatter, heavier, go in a bigger box. But yeah, UPS again, probably parcel force, one of them. Next day delivery, real nice markup. 2 more sales and 2 of the biggest, most awkward items that I'll be sending for a long time, and they sold together, which is annoying. There's one there. What's easier to get to? They're both awkward to get to. Of course they are. They haven't sold for a while and they sell together. Right, we'll get the speakers out first. Oh, this is going to be an absolute mission. Oh. There's one of them. Holy moly, there's 2 of them. They come as a pair. Here they are. You go standing next to me. They come up to just under my waist. So here we have a pair of LTAX floor standing speakers and they are big and hefty. Also got the sub there, got the tweeter, got black ash finish there. There you go, LTAX Simper V 6.2s. There's all the details there. It's quite easy to list. Obviously there's a list of details there I can put in to the item specifics and that. Plug them in, they worked absolutely fine. These were from a recycling centre tip shop. Again, if you don't know, recycling centres, or some of them have sort of charity shops to the side, so when stuff like this comes in, they can, instead of just recycling it or scrapping it, they can resell it. At the time, these were already plugged in and working, so I saw them working. They had really good sound. I think it was like £15 I paid for these, so an absolute bargain price. I listed them high, and obviously, like I say, list high and come down, come down. These have been lingering a while, since March again, so they have been in that corner, taking up quite a lot of space for a while. Finally got around to selling them, sent out offers to watchers, and they bit and they paid £73 and 9p plus £20 postage. So I've got 90 odd pounds coming in. It would probably take the whole £20 to send these out. These will definitely go parcel force. I might even have to send these separately because they are big and heavy. Together might go over the 30 kilogram weight limit that parcel force have, but if not, then they'll be sent out sort of £10 each. So after fees, I'm losing out a little bit, but I'm just glad they're out of the way. There's something even more awkward than this probably that I need to send out. Oh, before that, I've got a new space for my deck chairs. They fit nicely down there, stacked up. Oh, this is the one. Oh, gosh. I am not looking forward to sending this one out. Luckily, the profit is going to make it worth it. So what we have here is a vintage display unit. I got this last year. It was in my unit, my big yellow storage unit, for ages. It took me ages and ages to list it. Got around to it back in March is when I listed this, so it's been lingering around for a while. Owes me £30 last year for my midweek boot sale. Again, this is typical of my midweek boot sale. Lots of vintage, lots of really cool items, exactly like this. Got glass shelf, glass sliding doors, 2 of them, so I've got to be aware of that. Really nice vinyl, sort of brass detailing, just a real nice item. I couldn't say no to it at 30 quid. Took a few months, obviously since March, to sell, and it's gone for £165, again plus £20 postage. Similar with the speakers down there. It's big and heavy, well not so heavy, but it's going to be a big box. I'm going to have to take these sliding doors out separately, package them up separately. We've got the glass shelf inside, package that up separately. This is big and rectangular, so I might even hunt down a bike shop. I know there's a couple nearby. Get a bike box, a nice big thick one like that. Loads and loads and loads of padding. Obviously these will be separately. I might even send them out separately, just so they're not together getting squashed and potentially broken. But yeah, a real nice bit of profit, but a real pain in the butt to send. And I've got 2 of the buggers. So yeah, wow, what a weekend of sales. I've got a lot of packaging to do. It is everywhere. On my desk, on the table I was filming on, behind the table. I've got my work cut out for me. But luckily, I'm being paid to do this stuff.